Hello, so this video is going to be about how to format an email. Okay, so format is different than the way you should write because um, it's more to do with the technology. Okay, so this what I've got highlighted in blue, that assignment is the way you should write, right? The way you should speak in an email. This is simply the technology side of how you're supposed to format it, how it's supposed to look is a good way of phrasing it, how it's supposed to look. Okay, so to start us off, what you're going to do is you're going to click this and it's going to open up into this basically a digital worksheet. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to fill in each one of these different parts of an email based on what I'm going to tell you now. Okay, based on how to format an email. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you now, you write it into these sections. The what is it called and what does it do? So our very first one, starting from the top, is our to line. And so that's going to go right here. You'll type in to line. And then the to line is basically the person you're sending the email to. Okay, you always have one person in the to line. Now, what if you want to send it to several other people? You want several other people to get the information. Well, that's the CC line. You can put as many people in as you want in the CC line, carbon copy. Okay, and everybody will see every email that gets sent back and forth, just like in a group chat. Okay. Now, say we wanted somebody to get all that information as though it were a group chat, but we don't want people to know that they're seeing it. Okay, that's when you're going to BCC or blind carbon copy. So the only people that are going to know that they are seeing all that information, like they're in the group chat, is the person who you have BCC'd and yourself because you put them in there. So that's the first three lines, and then we have our subject line. Okay, the subject line is simply the subject of your email, what you're telling them, and keep it as simple as you possibly can. Okay, because people have a whole bunch of emails, they want to be able to see really quickly what each one is about. So for example, I just titled this sample email. I didn't title it sample email for 9th grade Avid students at Moses Lake High School. Okay, keep it simple. And then we have our salutation. So that's the address. You would say hello to somebody, right? You're going to say hi when you start talking to them. Same thing in an email. Then we have our body. That's just what you tell them. Don't forget in an email, perfect spelling, perfect grammar. Don't say IDK, nothing like that. Don't do any smiley faces, LOL. It's a formal email. And then we've talked about signature, etc., down here at the bottom in another part of this assignment. So now what you're going to do after you've filled all that information out is you're going to apply it. So what you're going to do is you're going to start a blank email just like I did, and you're going to fill it out based on these directions. Okay, so the first one's tricky because you're going to have to do it from your phone and screenshot that. Okay. Then the next one, it gets a little bit more simple. You're just going to type up an email using your perfect spelling, perfect grammar, and complete the rest of the directions. And then once you've done that, once you've completed the directions for the email, then you're just going to do the screenshot like I showed you at the start of the assignment, and paste that screenshot into this box. Okay? And then do that for the rest of these two. So that's this part of the assignment. If you have any questions, just ask your teacher.